Hi, welcome to class 1. Today you'll need 2 cushions or pillows and your mat. If you don't have a mat, you can lay down a towel or a blanket, or the next best thing would be to practice this class in an area with some carpet. So let's begin by sorting out our posture. Bring one of your cushions and put it below you to make yourself a bit more comfortable. Bring in one ankle and then the other. You can also just cross them as normal if that's more comfortable for you. Straighten your back. Imagine that you have a string that's pulling your head up. Slightly lower your chin towards your chest. Hands on your knees. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Close your eyes and we'll start by taking 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Through the nose, inhale. Through the nose, exhale. Open your eyes, and we'll just take a minute to start with to discuss breathing, why it's important and how we can do it. So as you know, we need breaths to survive, to live. We don't often think about these breaths that we're taking as it's something that our body automatically does. But the way that you breathe does change depending on how you're feeling or how something around you is making you feel. So by taking intentional breaths, you can start to control these feelings, which might be anxious or annoyed or a little bit scared. And when you start to breathe faster, you're actually taking in less air, and that adds to the feeling that you have physically in your body. So the reason for this is because the breath is really linked with the nervous system. The nervous system is a system in the body which helps you to either relax or to get you ready for action. Breath also helps us to come back to the present moment. If you find yourself sometimes worrying about the future or getting stuck thinking about things from the past, focus on your breath. Your breaths that you're taking will always be in the present. It's not possible to breathe in the future or the past, only right now. So that helps you to bring you back to right now and not get stuck in worrying thoughts. So today we'll be focusing on diaphragm breathing. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle which is found underneath the lungs. And when we inhale, it contracts and moves down. So that creates more space in the lungs, meaning that you can take more air in. When you exhale, the diaphragm muscle relaxes and moves back up and helps to push out the air. So we're going to do breathing with the diaphragm, enabling you to take in more oxygen and help to calm down your nervous system and how you feel, to help you to relax. So we'll start by taking the left hand, putting it on top of your belly, and the right hand on the chest. The idea with this exercise is that the hand on the chest stays more or less still. So we're focusing on breathing using this part of the body rather than this part of the body. So through your nose, inhale, and focus on the feeling of this part of your body, the belly expanding, getting bigger, like inflating a balloon. Exhale and slightly squeeze your stomach and you'll feel the belly moving back in. So concentrate on inhaling, expanding your belly, exhaling, letting it go back in and squeezing slightly in the stomach. Inhale, keeping the top hand still. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Notice how your body feels taking in deeper breaths. It's bringing more oxygen in. Inhale, exhale. You can also put your lower hand on the side of your rib cage, and that should expand out as well. Inhale, exhale. We'll take 3 more of these deep breaths with the diaphragm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands back down to your knees. So if you ever feel like you're anxious, nervous, or you're noticing you're starting to take those shorter breaths, do this exercise. You can put your hand on your belly, or you can just leave your hands where they are and just focus on taking in deeper breaths, which can help to calm you down. Our grounding technique today is going to be a mindfulness exercise using the 5 senses. The 5 senses are sight, so what we see, what we can touch, hearing, what you can smell, and also what you can taste. A grounding technique is a really simple way that if you feel difficult emotions, you feel like things are getting a bit too much for you, or again you feel quite an intense emotion like worry or feeling angry even, this is a really good way that you can just connect yourself back with the physical, what's physically around you, and just help you to come back down from those thoughts. So you may have heard this word mindfulness as well. Mindfulness just means being aware of what's happening. So you're aware of what you can hear in your surroundings, you're aware of what your body's feeling, you're aware of what you're feeling inside as well. But you're observing these happenings around you without judging them, without getting stuck in them. You're just kind of letting them be, and that's what mindfulness is. So you can actually be mindful as you wash up, as you wash your hair, as you're eating. You're just kind of taking in what's happening without letting it get to you. So for our grounding technique with the 5 senses, we'll start with sight. I'd like you to look around you and just choose 5 things that you can see around you right now. So that, for example, would be I can see my mat, I can see my hand, I can see my t-shirt, I can see a wall over here, and I can see a light above me. So have a look around where you are right now. Find 5 things that you can see and say them out loud, or if that's not possible for you right now, you can say them in your head. Next, we'll move on to touch. So again, in wherever you are right now, find 4 things that you can touch. For example, I can touch the cushion underneath me, I can touch the end of my finger, I can touch my t-shirt, and I can touch the floor. So find 4 things that are around you, put your hand on them and say them out loud or say in your head. Next we have hearing. What can you hear in the place that you're in right now? For example, I can hear just about some cars outside. Maybe you can hear birds outside, depending where you are. Maybe you can hear somebody talking. Or maybe if you listen really carefully, you can hear the sound of your own breath. So think about 3 things that you can hear right now. Say them out loud or in your head. Moving on, next we have smell. What 2 things can you smell right now? So maybe you can smell some coffee that you've made or something that you recently cooked. Maybe you can smell the shampoo that you washed your hair with or some perfume that you might have on. Find 2 things that you can smell. Say them out loud or say them in your head. And last on our grounding technique, we're going to think of 1 thing that we can taste. So this might be, you might have just brushed your teeth, maybe you can taste the toothpaste, maybe some lip balm that you put on, or maybe you can't really taste very much, so you can actually focus on the neutral taste, the lack of taste. So find 1 thing that you can taste, say it out loud, or say it in your head. And that's the grounding technique with using the 5 senses. The great thing about this is you can do it anywhere, at any time. You don't have to tell anybody that you're doing it. It can be in your head. And it's just a great way to connect with your physical surroundings and bring you down from any difficult emotion that you might be feeling. Let's continue with some movement and some stretches to release tension from the body and calm the mind. So we'll remove our cushion from beneath. You can have your legs crossed as before, one ankle in, then the other. If this is a bit intense on the knees or the hips, you can bring in your 2 cushions under your knees, fold them until you find a position that's comfortable for you. So we'll begin again checking our position, our posture. Straight back, string pulling you upwards, hands on the knees, shoulders up, back and down. Chin very slightly towards your chest. That just stretches the back part of the neck called the cervicals. And you can keep your eyes open. We'll take one deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the nose. On your next inhale, interlace your fingers and just place them behind your head where the neck meets the head. Open your elbows out, inhale, look up slightly. And as you exhale, bring the elbows together and guide your head down. Your chin's going towards your chest. Exhale. Inhale, open up the elbows, slightly look up again. Exhale, close the elbows, chin to chest. One more inhale, open the elbows, look up. Exhale, elbows together, chin to chest. Inhale, open the elbows again. And from here, let your left hand go over to the other side of your head. Your right hand comes down to your mat. Inhale in the middle. Exhale, guide your ear towards your shoulder, so you're stretching the right side of your neck. And we'll take another inhale here. Exhale, release some tension from there. One more inhale. Exhale, maybe even go a little bit deeper. Inhale back to the center. Keep your hand on top where it is, and you're just going to move it slightly behind your head. Take your right hand and put that on your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, guide your head down forward diagonally. And you'll feel a stretch on the back of your neck, this time going down a little bit further into the shoulder. Let's take 2 more inhales here. Exhale. Release the tension. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back up to the center and we'll swap to the other side. So take your right hand on the opposite side of your head. Left hand rests onto the mat. Inhale in the center. Exhale, guide your right ear down towards your shoulder, just finding a stretch that's right for you. You don't want to go too far. We don't want to feel pain, but we want to feel like there's some work happening. 2 breaths here, inhale. Exhale, release the tension. Inhale. Exhale, come back up to the center. Move the hand on top, just a little bit further back on your head. Left hand on your shoulder. Inhale in the center. Exhale, guide your head down diagonally, so you can again feel the stretch in the back of the neck going down into the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, remembering your diaphragm breathing. And slightly squeezing the stomach as you exhale. Come back up to the center, let both arms come down. Inhale there. Exhale through the nose. And we'll take 3 rounds of the next set of movements. So inhale, interlace your fingers and raise them up slightly. Exhale, flip your hands and push out, arching your back, chin to chest. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, circle down again to the ground. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, interlace up. Exhale, flip your hands, chin to chest. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, circle down. 1 more. Inhale, interlace and up. Exhale, chin to chest, push out. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, circle down. Make sure you have your right leg at the front of your crossed legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower your hands back down, and with your fingertips, start to just walk forward. Listen to your body and where your limit is for today. If you can go right down to the floor, that's fine. If you get to here, that's also fine. The important thing is to keep your back straight. So find where is comfortable for you, and we'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands over to the left hand side, so that's walking away from the knee that's in front. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, if it comes naturally to you, then you can lower down your body and rest your head onto your knee. Again, if not, then you can just stay in a more upright position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back into the middle, back towards your body to a sitting position. We'll swap the front leg, so bringing the left leg in front now. Inhale, arms up. And while you're here, just give your fingers some movement. So stretch them out. You can make a fist and stretch them out. We'll do some circular movements with our wrists and the opposite direction. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down to the floor and walk them forward with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to the right hand side. So again, away from the knee that's in front. Inhale here, straighten your back. Exhale, stay there or lower down your body towards your leg and rest the forehead on your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back into the center and back up towards a sitting position. Hands on your knees, let's take 1 deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And from here you can come forward onto your knees and your hands. This is called 4 points. So you want to aim to have your knees below your hips and your wrists below your shoulders, and that's to protect the joints. So once you've found that position, we'll take some cat-cow movements. We'll start with the cat. So as you exhale, arch your back and curl in this the pelvis area, this area of your body. Curl that underneath. Exhale, roll your shoulders back, open your chest and look up slightly. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Stop the movements there. Tuck your toes underneath. So you've got your the underneath of your toes on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, sink your hips back above your ankles. And you can even walk your hands down, rest your head on the mat. If not, you can also stay here. So we're just stretching out here the bottom of the foot. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back up to 4 points. And we'll take some soft taps just to release tension from the tops of the feet. Great. Make sure you have your wrists below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. Spread out your fingers and grip into the mat. We're going to take our first downward dog. So roll your shoulders back. Keep a space between your ear and your shoulder. Again, roll in your pelvis. Tilt this in. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Tuck your toes under, and as you exhale, push your hips up towards the ceiling. Straighten your arms. You can keep your legs bent. They don't have to be straight. That will come with more practice. It doesn't matter if your heels don't get to the floor. We're trying to keep our back straight, space between the ear and the shoulder, and push the hips up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in here through your nose. Exhale through your nose, keeping space between your ears and your shoulders. Rolling the pelvis in. As on your next inhale, you can bend your left knee, straighten your right knee, and look underneath your right armpit. Exhale, go to the other side. Just stretch out the legs a little bit. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other side. Stop the movement there. We'll take one more deep breath here. And exhaling, slowly walk with small steps, bringing your feet up in between your hands. Bend your knees and take your elbow in each the opposite hand. So grab your elbows. Just let your top of your body hang down. Let your head relax, your neck relax, and you'll feel a release of tension from the top of your body there. You can even shake your head like you're saying yes, like you're saying no. Just see what feels nice for you. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Bend your knees, and inhaling, we're going to go right up. Bring the hands up. Palms together, exhale, and bring them down to your chest. Make sure at the front of your mat, we'll take the mountain pose. So lift up your toes, and one by one, let your toes come down onto the mat. So you're gripping the mat with your toes. This is how you find stability, to feel strong in your postures. Bend your knees. Again, tilt the pelvis in. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Move your chin slightly towards your chest. Let's take one deep breath in here through the nose. Exhale, step back with your left foot. You want to keep your heels in one line and have this back foot at about 45 degrees out. Turn your hips to the front. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your front leg so that your knee is above your ankle. You don't want to be further forward or further back, just above there. On your next inhale, raise your hands up. And we'll take a few breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look up towards your fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, let your hands fan out to the side. Move your back foot so it's now facing forward. Keep your knee above your ankle and the front foot. Roll your pelvis in towards in front of you. Hands out to each side. Make sure they're at the same height. And look to the fingertips of your front hand. We'll take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. This is Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more, feeling your strength in this posture. Inhale. Exhale, move your front foot to point forward. Hands out to the side in the star. And we'll move over to the other side. So now your left foot is facing forward. Back foot to 45 degrees. This is Warrior 1. Square your hips forward. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bend your front leg to bring your knee above the ankle. Next inhale, we'll raise our hands up, looking up to the fingertips. And take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fan your hands down, move your back foot to face the side. Your heels are still in one line. Front knee is still above the ankle. Hands at the same height and look to your front fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, move your front foot to look forward. We're going to point out our feet now to diagonal or to the edges of the mat. Bend your knees, and on your next inhale, circle out your hands into this cactus form. So you have your elbows at the same height as your shoulders. Fan out your hands, look up a little bit, roll the hips forward, inhale. Exhale. You can also close your eyes here if that feels good to you. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, let your hands come down, straighten your legs, and we'll come into the middle here. We'll move on now to a balanced posture, the tree. If you need some help with your balance, you can bring in a chair if you have one, or use a wall or anything that you can just support yourself on. So we'll start with the left foot. Raise up your toes and put them down one by one to grip into the floor. Bend your knee a little bit, that helps you to balance. And we have three options. So the option one is to take your right foot and turn it to the side. So you're kind of making a triangle shape here. Option two is to put it on the lower part of the leg below the knee. Option three is to bring it up onto your thigh. Just make sure not to put any pressure on the knee because that can hurt that area. So choose your variation. I'm going to take this first variation. You can have your hand on your support, hands on your hips, or you can choose to take a lotus flower. It's called the lotus flower hand movement. So this is nice as it represents overcoming challenges. The lotus flower in real life grows up from dark muddy water towards the light. So you can choose which one feels good to you. And we'll take 4 breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. And exhale, if you have a lotus flower, you can just raise that up and circle down your hands. We'll move over to the other side, give your legs a little shake. If you have your support, then you can put it on the other side. So this time, with your right foot, lift up the toes and place them down one by one, gripping the floor. Bend your knee a little bit. Take the same variation, the same option as the last leg, and choose where you'd like to put your hands. So with the support on your hips, or you can take your lotus flower. We'll take 4 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale, lift up your lotus flower if you've chosen that option, and circle down. Move to the front of your mat. I'll move my support here. And we'll take the mountain pose again. Root your feet in, knees bent, pelvis tilted forwards, shoulders up, back and down. Chin towards your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your hands right down to the floor. Forehead towards your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forehead to knees, and one by one bring your knees down to the floor, back to 4 points. Inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to lower in the 8 points pose. So these 8 points are 2 feet, 2 knees, chest, chin, and 2 hands. So inhale in 4 points. And exhale, lower down your chest towards the floor and just slide down. Your hands are just below your shoulders. Tilt your pelvis in, and on your next inhale, you're going to push up, raising your chest. If you have issues with the lower back, you can keep it small, or you can actually put your hands out in front as well. So just listen to what feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale, raise up again. This is called baby cobra. Exhale, back down. We'll work a little bit on the legs, so keep your forehead on the mat, keep your hands where they are. And as you inhale, raise up your left leg. Exhale, back down to the floor. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, raise left. Exhale down. Inhale, raise right. Exhale down. On your next inhalation, roll in your pelvis, and we're going to lift up the front and also raise up the legs if that's possible. If not, you can just choose the torso. Inhale. Exhale. Another option is to put your hands out behind you, palms up or palms down. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, release. Forehead back down, hands under your shoulders. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, push up back to 4 points. Open your knees so they're at the either side of the mat. Toes together and lower down your hips towards your feet into child's pose. Arms out in front, rest your forehead on the mat. Take 2 deep breaths here through the nose. Inhale 2. On your next inhale, we're going to come back up to 4 points. And from here, just let your hip come down to the side, swing round to a sitting position. Align your posture, so make sure you have a straight back, shoulders up, back and down. And you're going to draw in with your left leg, draw in your ankle towards your body. So you might need to arrange a little bit to get comfortable here. If this is painful, you can also bend the leg that's straight. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to start to lower your body towards your leg. If it's an issue to keep it straight, you can also bend your leg, that's not a problem. Again, trying to keep your back straight as you lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper, or maybe you're just releasing the tension where you are. Listen to how your body is responding. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up using your hands, and we'll switch to the other leg. So drawing your right ankle now towards your body. Make any arrangements you need to. If you need to have your knee a little bit bent, that's fine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, start to make your body come a bit closer to your leg. Again, you can stay with your knee bent. Back as straight as possible. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up with your hands and straighten out both legs. And we'll just give those a soft tap on the floor to release any tension. We'll stop the taps. Bring your right foot over to the other side of your left knee. Put your right hand behind you to support. This can be on your fingertips or a flat hand. It depends on the size of your body and the shape of your body. Inhale, left arm up, back straight. Exhale, cross your left elbow onto your right knee and start to twist from your upper body, twisting to look behind over your right shoulder. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let your head turn back, release your hand back down, and we'll go to the other side. So straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot on the other side of your right knee. Left hand behind you, fingertips or palm. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right elbow connects with left knee and start to twist from your upper body. looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let your head come back forward. Release your hand down. Bring your leg back. Move your body forward. Grab a cushion on the way down. And we'll come down to a lying position with your feet still on the floor. Tilt your pelvis in a little bit, and you're going to just lift up slightly to place this cushion underneath. Hands down on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, bring both knees towards your chest. And then you're going to extend them up. You can be a little bit bent or straight. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. You can also play with your feet a little bit, point them, flex them, draw circles. Whatever feels good in this position. Keep your breath deep, in through the nose, out through the nose. And this position is also really great for circulation, for concentration, and for just calming you down in general. Anything with your legs up. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bring your knees back towards your chest. Feet towards the floor. We can lift up, remove that cushion. And we'll take one more posture before we go to our final rest posture. Bring your knees towards your chest, inhale. Exhaling. Let your knees fall down towards the left. If you need to put a cushion underneath you so it's not intense on your hip, that's fine. Spread your arms out in a cross formation. Let your head go to the right, so you're looking away from your legs. And we'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees back into the middle. We'll go to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, lower your legs down to the right side. Arms in a cross. Head to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees back to the middle. Let your feet go down. And we're going to completely extend the body now in our final resting posture. Let your feet fall out to the side. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. If you need to just do some little stretches with your neck and head, that's fine. And we'll stay here for a minute just to take in all the benefits of these stretches, these breathing exercises. Keep your breaths deep, long. And just relax. If you feel that you have a lot of thoughts coming into your head, try and focus on your breathing, the sound and the feeling of your breathing as you inhale and exhale. another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Little by little, bring your attention to your fingers and your toes with small movements. If you need to spend some more time here, feel free to pause and just join back when you're ready. Start to make little movements with your hands and feet. Stretch your arms up above like you're just waking up. Have a stretch. Bend both legs and roll onto your side. Let's take one more breath here through the nose. Then push yourself back up with your hand on the floor. Come back to a seated position where we began. We'll finish with a little bit of palm heat, so rub your hands together until you feel that they're warm. Place those over your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Create some heat again with your palms. Put those just to the left of your chest where your heart is. Inhale. Exhale. Last palm heat. This time place it over your stomach area. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back onto your knees. Straighten your back, shoulders up, back and down. Open your eyes. Thank you for joining this session, and well done for taking the time and space for you.